Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this, but it is morning for me, so good morning. Okay, so I filmed on Friday getting ready for Shabbat, and then we had Shabbat Friday night, Saturday, and then we had Sunday, which was yesterday. Now it is Monday. I am filming again, and Rosh Hashanah starts tonight. Yes, there's a lot going on. Yes, yesterday and today feel a little bit like a blur. I know today hasn't exactly happened yet, but it feels like a blur. Whew, we got a lot to do today, but I'm excited, but it's really not so much. I don't know, my husband is doing all of the cooking. Shocker, I love it. So Rosh Hashanah is pretty much like Shabbat in that we don't drive, we don't use our phones, we don't turn lights on and off and things like that. There is a major exception, and that is that we can cook from a pre-existing flame. So we will be leaving a burner on over here. I can still use my tea kettle to make tea, and I can make pancakes for the kids for breakfast and fun things like that. Are you excited about that?
And oatmeal.
And oatmeal. Yes, you can make oatmeal. Okay, my boys are over here having breakfast right now. Anyways, I did some videos where I talked about Rosh Hashanah already, so I don't know that I'm gonna go into a whole lot of detail about Rosh Hashanah in this video, other than that it is the new year, it's the Jewish New Year, and it's the start also of our high holiday season where we have a whole bunch of holidays. So, and I will be filming a lot this month, but on my holiday playlist, I have a lot of videos that really explain these holidays. So definitely check those out if you want to get into more of the nitty gritty. But for now, I think that this month, this year, I'm just going to kind of take you along in more of a vlog style format. And we're just going to kind of experience this holiday prep and maybe some chatty stuff about how the holidays were when they're over. Okay, so for now, my husband was up really late last night cooking a bunch of food for the holiday. And then he left for services early this morning. I assume he has more to do later today, but I want to make sure the kitchen is all clean so that he has a fresh workspace. And yeah, and then I have a space to kind of make some desserts also, which again, I'm not making anything fancy for desserts. Normally I make an apple cake. I make a bunch of apple cakes or some kind of apple desserts. I don't feel like there's enough time this year with just those 2 short days in between, I just really didn't feel like there was enough time. So I'm not doing a whole thing this year. I'm thinking about making like some puppy chow, maybe a cake. Do you guys want cake?
Cake and puppy chow.
Cake and puppy chow. Cake and puppy chow it is. All right, let's get to cleaning and then let's get to baking and cooking and all the things. It's mostly cleaning today, but that's okay. All right, can you tell them like, whoo, holidays? Okay, let's do this.
Ow!
Guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Hannah. This is Jar of Fireflies, and here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. So thank you so much for being here. I am so glad that you guys are all here. If you are enjoying this video so far, go and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button too if you haven't already. I would love to see you here again. Okay, so I am just cleaning up my kitchen now to get things ready, and while I'm doing that, I will tell you just a little bit more about Rosh Hashanah. Okay, so Rosh Hashanah is the birthday of the universe. It is the day of the creation of Adam and Chava, of Adam and Eve, and it is the day that we celebrate as New Year, the first day of the new year of our Jewish calendar. We observe/celebrate this day for 2 days. So it starts tonight, Monday night, and then it goes all through tomorrow and then all through the next day, ending that night. So ending Wednesday night. So 2 days of meals and services and hanging out with friends and family and just having a general good old time. We do have some special prayers that we will say for Rosh Hashanah, and some of our prayers that we're saying all year long are a little bit different for Rosh Hashanah. And I have a special prayer book called a Maksor that is specific for Rosh Hashanah, so that I have all of those special wordings and special prayers to say. My husband will go to services, and services are longer. I will choose to stay home because that is my choice. Most of my friends do go to services on Rosh Hashanah, but I like to stay home and just hang out with my kids and pray at home. So that's what I do. We are planning to have guests for all of the meals that we're eating at home. We're going to be going out for one meal, but so every meal, regardless, we're going to have people with us. So I'll definitely get socializing time, but also plenty of introverting time. I'm excited. It's going to be a great holiday. Okay, so the kitchen is pretty clean now, and the kids are hard at work cleaning their rooms, which they really did a great job of yesterday, but I just want them to clean up just a tad more so that we can actually run the vacuum around in there. And I'm just making some banana bread real quick. So 3 of these are for a friend and 1 I'm going to keep for us. So we'll have a little something nice to eat for breakfast besides cereal. Okay, putting that banana bread in the oven reminded me to pull out my bread for tonight. Yeah, I would have totally forgotten that. But this should thaw out pretty quickly, actually. So I baked last week and I baked some more yesterday and just stored it all in the freezer. But what I've got, here, I'll take one out and show you. Ta-da! It is traditional to do a round challah for Rosh Hashanah. And I don't have a round, like, challah pan, like a round pan that's really good for that. So I had purchased a while back this silicone pan that makes these 4 big roll kind of things. So I just made a whole bunch of these, and that's what we're gonna use for our challah for Rosh Hashanah. Okay, now while that banana bread is in the oven, gosh, what could we do? I can make the cake now and let it sit and just be ready to put in the oven, but it would be kind of sitting for a while, which really doesn't matter, and it's usually kind of a good thing with gluten-free. Or I can make the puppy chow, but because I can cook on Yom Tov, I could make the puppy chow tomorrow and not mess with that today. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna put the cake mix together now so it'll be ready to put in the oven when I pull the banana bread out, and then I can be done. Okay, thanks for joining me in my thought process there. Okay, so the cake is totally ready to go into the oven as soon as that banana bread is done, but that's gonna be about 30 more minutes. So in the meantime,
Yes.
I can go keep working on cleaning the house. All right, let's do this. So I just had some general cleaning up to do. I needed to clear the whole table here in the dining room because we were going to be setting the table there tonight. And I just wanted to run the vacuum around kind of just the high traffic areas and anywhere that I actually saw dirt, which, because I have 3 kids and a dog and a husband and myself, it was pretty much the whole house. But that's okay. While I was vacuuming and stuff and cleaning up around the house, my husband came home and got back to cooking. And it was a good thing too, because he told me that the oven was going off. So it was time for me to get my banana bread out. And it turned out perfectly. I have probably eaten half a loaf of banana bread already this afternoon. But anyways, so yeah, I pulled the banana bread out and put the cake in and just let those cool there on the drying racks while my husband was working on cooking. And then I stepped aside to work on editing my video there a little bit and see if the kids needed any help with cleaning their rooms. And then I went in to help my husband with some of the cooking. He was hard at work, juggling like 4 or 5 different things at once. He is totally in the zone. He loves cooking. He's very happy in the kitchen. But I could help him kind of like a sous chef, do a little prep work. So peeling carrots and stuff like that. But it was fun to be in there with him and get to chat with him a little bit there while he was home. He's probably home for the whole day at this point. I don't know that he'll be going back out. If he does, it'll just be real quick, but hopefully not. So yeah, he has got some onion sauteing up there. He has got some meatballs and sweet peas there in that back container. And then he's working on the roast over here in that container. And then right over here, he's got the chicken that he had simmering this morning and that he had cooked last night. And there I am, peeling carrots. Fun times. Okay, now this is the point in the day that my children have been waiting for. Okay, for every holiday, like all our big holidays, we get the kids a present. We don't have like one holiday where there's just a ton of presents. We do one present for all the holidays. Okay, so they're about to get their one present for Rosh Hashanah. All right, let's do this. Okay, so for my daughter, she got the big box. She was very excited. I got her a chair for her room. She has been eyeing this chair at Costco, and this one I just thought was so perfect. I found it online, and this looked really soft and fun, so got that for her. And then for my older son, he's been really calendar obsessed lately. And of course, we all know that he is Harry Potter obsessed, just like his mama. So I got him a planner and some Harry Potter stickers and some Harry Potter pens so that he can start a whole daily planner routine. It's just a blank planner, like there aren't dates inside, just the outlines on the pages. So it's totally perfect. And then for my youngest son, I got him this cool camp set that I found online. All right, so the kids are all camping in the living room now, and my daughter set up her chair in her room, and my son loves his planner. So yeah, I'm calling this a big success. So after the presents were divvied out, I got to working on the laundry. Because we have a 2-day Yom Tov, Rosh Hashanah is 2 days long, that means I can't do laundry until Thursday. So or Wednesday night, I suppose, at the earliest. But I really wanted to go ahead and get as much laundry done as I could so that A, I didn't have to think about it, and B, we'd have our clothes. While that was going on, my husband came out and was asking me about a hot plate or a burner and how we wanted to set that up for the Yom Tov. And we kind of had this little discussion about it. He was thinking that he only needed a burner, but then I had the bread and things and I thought I needed more space, so I wanted the hot plate. And then it was, well, where do we put the hot plate? Because we usually put that on our stovetop. So yeah, it just kind of became a whole thing, but we eventually worked it out and it was all fine. I also spent some time here in the afternoon cleaning up the kitchen again after we were all finished finally with all of the cooking, and some general house straightening up and getting the kids into baths and showers. And yeah, I guess that's it. It's enough though. Hello. Okay. Chag is starting very soon. Chag is a word for holiday. You could also use Yom Tov or just say Rosh Hashanah or holiday. Anyhow. All right. So my husband just left for services. I've got maybe 15, 20 minutes or so, I guess, before candlelight, and I have to double check that. But I know I have at least a few minutes, but everything is pretty done. I mean, you can see the table is all set and my candles are ready. Yes, my candles are ready. We do light our candles on Yom Tov, just like we do for Shabbat. There's just a different blessing that we say, very slightly different. All right. Oh, and I wanted to talk to you about my outfit. How fun is this? Okay, I guess you just saw it when I walked in. This is a traditional Moroccan kaftan. I have one of these that my mother-in-law made for me when we got married, which I'll show you in the wedding video that I'm going to be making. However, I've had a few children since then and it doesn't fit anymore. And I've really been wanting another one. I finally found one that I liked. I ordered it and it just came in last week and I'm getting to wear it for the first time here for Rosh Hashanah. So I'm so excited. It's traditional also, or it's halakha, I can't remember, Jewish law, something, whatever it is. My husband is supposed to get me new clothes or jewelry or something like that for holidays. So I told him this was what he was going to get me. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, this is something that I'm probably gonna start wearing on a lot of Friday nights or holidays, things like that. I would really like to get a couple more kaftans because I think they're so beautiful and so comfortable and just so fun and unique. And of course, it's a big part of our family history and culture there on my husband's side. So I love that also. But anyways, I am going to go double check everything in the house, make sure that everything is set up for the holiday now. And oh, I see I need to put my bread on the hot plate, so I'm gonna do that. And then I can light my candles and get this party started. All right, thank you all so much for watching today. As always, I super appreciate you. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, come on, if you stuck around this long, you're probably having fun. So just subscribe already. All right, thank you all again so much. Have a fabulous rest of your day and I will see you in my next upload. Whew, okay. Do you need me to do that? Here, okay.
Are you going to get a question about that?
No,
Why?
because I'm gonna cut that part out.
I don't want it.
You want me to leave it in? Okay, I'll leave it in. Okay, love you. Where was I? I don't know. Not so much. I don't know. My husband, I don't know. My husband is doing all that. I'm just kind of going off on a tangent, aren't I?
What does that mean?
What does tangent mean? It's like where you kind of go like a tornado. But for now, I'm just going to be kind of taking you along and having. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, it is now. Okay. So, but.
Oh, I did it. I opened it.
I'm very proud of you. I would like to get a couple. I would really like to get a couple.